Even children that are born will have, generally speaking, anywhere from 3 to 7 years to decide if they actually wish to play out that physical life even longer, before the idea of the vibrational link between spirit and body becomes relatively cohesive and relatively unbreakable. But especially up to the age of 3, you will find that many spirits may have only wanted to experience a little tiny bit of physical reality, just want to, in a sense, get their so-called spiritual feet wet, but don't necessarily want to have a full lifespan. So you will find that many individuals who are still very young will simply choose one day to leave. This is not the only reason, but it is one of the major reasons for what many individuals on your planet call unexpected crib death. They will just have lived out the span that they chose to live, and they will simply go back into spirit. The idea also of what you might refer to as either miscarriage or abortion is also something that, in a sense, serves the spirit's purpose of choosing someone who wouldn't necessarily choose to have a full-term child, and thus by forming a link with a person who has made that kind of a choice, they will get to experience just the portion of physical existence that they chose to experience and no more. Now, this is not in any way, shape, or form a commentary on that kind of choice. It is simply saying that nothing goes to waste, and in that sense, it all serves some spirit's purpose. So in that sense, doesn't need to be looked at in any kind of a judgmental way. It is simply a choice, a circumstance, and an opportunity that is taken advantage of by those it can serve. Now, as you further crystallize the embryonic form, and it starts to set up cellular structures and neurological pathways in the physical body that are representative of the kind of themes you will explore, what it also starts to create is the personality construct. The representation of the intelligence of the spirit, the consciousness of the spirit, will in a sense be mocked up in the body. It will have a template form of its own that is represented by the capacity for belief systems, emotions, and thought patterns and actions. This prismatic template in the brain is set up to receive certain kinds of information that are conducive to the expression of that spirit's choice of thematic experiences. Thus, that personality becomes uniquely fixed and uniquely capable of expressing itself along the lines specifically of the themes that were chosen for exploration. This is not to say that the personality cannot be malleable, for it is, but the idea is that it is specifically designed to absorb information that is along the lines of the chosen themes. Now, of course, when a child on your planet is born to its parents, it will, because it is still absorbing, still laying the foundations of that template, still crystallizing for a while, it will absorb all of the telepathic input of the parents, of the society, and as it locks into that, it will pick up on belief systems from the parents, from society, and begin to incorporate those into its matrix as well. Oftentimes, both belief systems that are conducive to its thematic exploration and belief systems that are not necessarily conducive to its thematic exploration, except as belief systems that give the child an opportunity to later determine that it has a comparison to make between belief systems picked up from others that don't belong to it and what belief systems it would prefer.